To whom agree? Greetings and salutations. The universe is just doomed. 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 Doomed.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back.
It's us, Nicole.
And Tessa.
Hey, I remembered who I was this time.
Hey, good job.
And guess who else is here?
Liana.
And?
The weird medical statue.
You're the wall of gloves.
Yeah. So many hands.
So
really
many
close together.
Oh my God.
Up or down.
So yes, once again, Jim Tramples and Liana.
Jim Tramples in the house tonight.
That's never going away now.
No matter how hard I try.
Here for the 35-year anniversary.
Dang, is it an actual factual
think so.
anniversary? Is this the day?
Oh.
Is this the
Find
actual
out.
day?
Find out what day Flatliners was released. 35 years. August?
Yeah,
So
okay.
close-ish.
Close-ish. Yeah,
We're as close as we can get.
We're as close as we can get. For the theme.
For Sci-Fi July.
That's right. Our second feature.
And I've got no new business to attend to. So unless you have any thing you want to discuss about the Flatliners. The Flatliners.
The Flatliners?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh wait, we already discussed that we have not seen the remake.
No, yeah, we didn't watch the remake. It's not streaming anywhere. This
No.
is also not streaming anywhere.
No, it's not. It should be. I feel like it is every once in a while, and it never is.
It definitely.
when you need
I watched it maybe like 6 months ago on something streaming, and of
because
course
it's always like, ooh, Flatliners.
Yeah.
It'll probably be on Pluto 2 weeks after.
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe by the time this comes out, it'll now be on
Like,
Pluto
oh,
or Tubi.
right on time, Tubi. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Just in time for us to have already recorded
I
this
almost messed
episode.
up your sponsorship.
I know. We gotta
Tubi,
get in
Pluto,
there.
whoever.
We gotta get in there.
Who wants to sponsor us? Get in there.
Right. Right.
So this is a Joel Schumacher,
Right.
directed by, and it gives very, it's
You
very
could-
Joel
It
Schumacher.
is. You could tell by the nipples
Yeah.
or nipple.
The one in particular.
Right. We'll get there.
And let's get into this cast
Yes,
of
let's do
the,
it.
what did you say Kiefer called it?
The Breakfast Club Dies or St. Elmo's Funeral.
And even though none of them were in either of those
No,
movies,
but
it
Joel
is very,
Schumacher did
Yeah.
St. Elmo's Fire.
and it does give, it gives some St. Elmo's Fire
A little bit.
with
Well,
death
they were
vibes.
No actual brats were harmed in the making of this.
Yes, no brats
feature.
were in this
none
film.
None of the Brat Pack are in this, which Andrew McCarthy is probably furious he didn't get a phone call.
Right?
Furious he was left out of this one too.
He was busy doing Mannequin.
He's gonna make a fucking documentary about it. He's
Right.
gonna make another fucking
Another
documentary
one.
about it.
Really,
He's probably going
Oliver
to.
Platt over me.
Right? I was available. I was doing Weekend at Bernie's too, but I would have come immediately.
I would have brought my slouchy socks.
So he has Kiefer Sutherland as Nelson Wright.
Julia Roberts as Dr. Rachel Mannis.
And is it possible that this is our first Julia Roberts film?
it's our first
No,
in
'cause we
time,
did-
but
But it is, right?
It'll be another
Magnolias.
one. We've already recorded one.
but
No,
it's not out.
Steel Magnolias.
Oh, duh. Still Magnolias, of
Still
course.
Magnolias.
But that's it, right?
Steel Magnolias, this and the other one.
Yeah.
I think so.
Which seems like she would come up more.
Well, we
in
were
this
gonna
era.
do unless September also happens.
It will happen.
Well, I know, but there was one in September too, maybe.
Oh, yeah, there's another Julia Roberts
Yeah.
one. Oh, wow. So we're going to have a July, an August, and a September Julia Roberts.
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. I think so.
Kevin Bacon as David LaBraccio.
LaBraccio. He does not get his bacon out in this film.
He does not. No buns,
I feel
no
like
bacon.
he could have because of what they're doing, and they're like supposed to be
Well, but
semi-nude.
none of them were all the
Well, it
way
was
nude.
before the
Well,
class.
he
didn't
probably
produce
fought
this
for
one.
it.
Who didn't?
He didn't produce this one.
Who, Kevin Bacon?
Well,
No, the clause wasn't there.
the clause probably was there because the clause was still there up until Wild Things, and he could have sued himself
For putting
for
his
his
own
dick
wang
being
in
on
there?
screen. Yeah, remember?
That's right.
So yes, I guess that's why, because he still had the clause, the no dick clause in effect. Nostrils, no dick.
William Baldwin as Joe Hurley.
Oh, Billy.
And he's the one we just saw in Celebrity Ghost Stories, right? Was that his story? Wasn't it Billy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And he was the one that I was telling you that went and did Little League with one of the
Yes,
little
he
DeFeo
played Little
kid,
League with one of the DeFeo kids.
the little DeFeo brother.
He like lived
And
in the
remembered-
neighborhood when that murder happened.
Remembered when
Celebrity
that
Ghost
the
Stories
Amityville
guys get it.
murders happened.
Yeah.
Or he was just saying that. I don't know.
And is he the one who was married to Wilson
China
Phillips?
Phillips?
Yeah, yeah.
He was married to the
whole
Wilson
group.
Phillips.
He married all of
three of them.
Well,
Yes.
judging by his character here, he might have tried.
Would have.
He might have
probably
tried.
would have. They're like, someday somebody gonna make you want to marry Billy Baldwin.
It's that nipple.
It's like a hook. It's like
It draws
it
you
goes
in.
like this. It's all hey.
It does. It waves you in like, come to me.
It's one long finger.
me.
Like
No. Oliver Platt, who we blessedly don't see his nipples.
God, I don't know if I could have handled seeing Oliver Platt's nipples. There's no movie in which you could see Oliver Platt's nipples, is there? Because I need to know what to avoid.
And what he got in the water in the crocodile one, Lake Placid. Was there a nipple in that?
He probably got in fully clothed, or he got in a wetsuit. There's no way he had his nipples.
I think he might have had a wetsuit.
I think
feel
he had
like
a
he had a
wetsuit. He
wetsuit.
keeps covered. He's a demure. He's
very demure,
he's
very mindful
he's
of his nipples.
He's very mindful of us having to see his nipples. He knows what they look like, and he doesn't want us to see.
And yeah, he plays Randy Steckle.
Yes. Kimberly Scott as Winnie Hicks.
Joshua Rudoy, I don't know how to say it. Rudoy,
I guess.
as Billy
Rude boy.
Mahoney, as Billy Baloney Mahoney.
Billy Maloney!
And then I only have Rachel's dad, and that's all I wrote.
Yeah.
Benjamin Mooten.
I thought it was Baldwin Mountain.
Say Beth Grant,
Baldwin.
No.
because she was also in Steel Magnolias, wasn't she?
Who is Beth Grant?
Oh, she doubts your contribution to Sparkle Motion.
Oh, yeah, Sparkle. I just have her written as Sparkle Motion.
Right.
but
I
didn't
was
have her
like,
character
this is
name.
what happens. This is what happens when your commitment to Sparkle Motion wavers. I made that note. And also, and I don't know her name. One of the ladies that plays a nurse that talks to, I believe, Dr.
yeah,
Julia
she's in, like,
Gulia. She's
everything.
in,
Good
but she's
character
in the new Matlock.
Oh, that's right.
She's like a main character in the new Matlock.
Okay.
So I saw that too.
and that's all I've got.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So my first note is that Joel loves a zoom in over a body of water, doesn't he?
Oh, he sure do.
It's
sure
very
do.
Lost Boys, this opening.
And apparently we both love the same kind of architecture because this is just like, oh, I was picturing, I know that's not what was happening, but I was picturing like, why am I not hearing Sisters of Mercy right now?
Right?
With all these fucking...
the soundtrack should have been a little bit more modern or something. Like
Or
I think
something.
he could have fit some cool music.
It would
like
go
that in
with
there.
the scenery.
Yeah,
It went with the scenery
it did.
because that's what I was playing in my mind. That was the feature I was having.
So yeah, we zoom in over the water straight into Kiefer's face, where he tells you,
Oh, he's brooding there along the water.
"Today is a good day to die."
Ooh, he's so freaking. This is before he became a vampire? No, after he became a vampire.
in years this would be after, but I was like, how can we connect these? Like, is this? He didn't like come back from being a vampire and go to medical school.
No, but he had to go to medical school before he could become the doctor in Dark City, though.
Oh, so maybe this is the prequel to Dark City.
But then wasn't
That's
he
why
also,
he got-
or no, was his name just Doc? He wasn't
I
really
think
a
they
doctor.
just called him. I don't know. I mean, he was injecting people
Damn
with
it,
stuff.
Jim. I'm a cowboy, not a doctor.
He was injecting. Oh, and you mean in Young Guns?
Yeah, in Young Guns.
No,
Like,
yeah.
they
I think
just
they
call
just
him
called him
Doc.
Doc.
I think they just called him that.
Well, maybe he was like trying, but he couldn't really get a medical degree, much like this.
It
Much
was
like
supposed
this.
to be Val Kilmer, but he turned it down.
Yeah, he turned it down.
Oh.
I did see that.
Because I saw him in the cast listing, and I'm like, why?
I could have seen him
listed?
doing the same role. I think.
Yeah.
I think Val could have pulled it off.
Pulled it off.
So now, cut to an emergency at the hospital
Oh, it's
where
wild
Kevin
times.
Bacon is not yet a doctor.
At this what? Not yet a girl. Or wait, I'm still a girl. Not yet a doctor.
Nope.
In this very Tim Burton Memorial Hospital. What is this?
I don't know, because it's like you'd think this is the medical school. So why
Right.
is there? I guess that's
Like,
why there's the ER.
do
when you
they
do
not
your
turn
residency.
lights
They do
on?
surgery based on vibes.
Right? Like I swear at any moment those clowns were going to come around the corner and like they were going to bump. What are those things called? Gurneys?
Yeah.
We're going to bump gurneys, girl.
Oh, that's what they say in the old folks' home.
Right? We going to bump gurneys.
Bring that gurney over here, girl.
Slide that gurney.
Oh, and so he performs this emergency surgery to save this woman's
Right.
life, but he ain't a doctor,
No,
so now he's
he's
in
just-
trouble,
Yes.
Hell.
right?
Please do not perform.
And did she
surgery on-
live? Because I don't know if we ever get an answer
I think
to
they
that.
do say he's later that he saved her life.
Oh, okay, good. Because
Yeah.
if she would have died,
That's
I
why
feel
he's
like
so
that
mad about being in trouble.
So mad
Oh.
he needs to rappel down a building.
I know. Why is he deciding to move out in that fashion?
I have this. Yes, I have like
I
right
was like,
after
so
that.
obviously, well,
Well, isn't he free to leave? Why is he
Right,
is
like,
he
what do you have to
sneaking
sneak out?
What's happening?
Well, before
Into
we
his
see
army?
Yeah, we're not quite there
before
yet.
we
sorry,
see him
sorry.
do that, we have a very apropos Cure poster in Oliver Platt's.
Oh yes, where he's
apartment.
in there taking his voice notes and
Always with the voice.
always
note.
with the little mini voice
Never
recorder.
doing nothing but taking fucking
Drinking
voice
coffee,
notes. He's
sitting around.
podcasting the entire situation.
And everybody has like there's cool artwork like in the alleys and outside the buildings and
everything is just a drink for the eyes. Just look
giving you a
around
little Batman. It's
A
giving
little
you-
bit.
Yeah.
Didn't he do? Well, he did do the Batman, obviously,
Yeah.
because of the nipples.
Yep.
Gargoyle
But it
district.
looks very Tim Burton-y Batman.
A little bit, yeah,
Schumacher.
but it
Less
also,
neon, more
yeah,
dark.
like it just, I don't know. I
Except
love
for
it
that
though.
Diner. That diner was very neon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so Nelson has gone into this building that they never quite identify. Is this part of the hospital that's
No.
under repair? Is this a museum? What is going
It
on? It's
almost
beautiful.
seems like they knew it was going to be empty for the time that they needed it to do the things that they needed to do with the equipment that they were able to
Yeah, I guess.
do it with, and with electricity and et cetera, et cetera.
So now Rachel's doing her rounds,
Right, Dr.
and
Julia
Sparkle
Gulia,
Motion is there talking about her near-death experience.
Like, there's a bunch of people talking about their.
And so you think at first this is a near-death experience support group. No.
No, this is just patients.
She's supposed to be handing out meds,
right,
but she
she's-
has engaged all of these patients in a conversation about their near-death experience.
She has a special interest in death.
And yeah, and it's unclear because they're all supposed to be in medical school, but she's listed as Dr. Rachel,
Right,
and
but
none
nobody
of them
else
are
is.
doctors. And if she's a doctor, why is she in the same classes with pre-med?
I'm not entirely sure because I feel like they called Joe Dr. Hurley as well.
But yeah, they just maybe didn't put it in the cast list. So maybe
Maybe.
they're all residents, like they're all doing their residencies.
they could be. I'm not sure. I'm not
sure either. So now it's like, what is it, autopsy test or something? Or
It's cadaver time. Cadaver
Cadaver
time.
class.
Cadaver class.
And Nelson walks in and just rams a scalpel
I
into the
know.
sole of the foot of a dead man for absolutely no
I mean,
reason
I
whatsoever.
know that when you sign your body over to science, you consent to whatever it is they fucking do to you.
But he doesn't
I
even
hope
do
I end
anything.
up
He
in
just
something like that.
carves into his foot and then moves on.
I know. I hope I end up in that thing like in Stiff where it's like your head on a plate and they're practicing fucking nose jobs. I hope that's what happens to my body. I
would
hope
be
that's what
crazy.
happens to my body. Use it in fucking ballistic tests. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
And
Recycle me.
In this movie, which I kind of love when they do this, it kind of starts in the middle of a conversation. So rather than get the buildup of how they all know each other
Nope.
and what their dynamic is
Nope.
and what this previous conversation is, we jump in at the middle of a conversation
Right. It's
where Oliver Platt's
shenanigans,
whispering about
whatever
on
it is.
moral grounds, I'm going to have to pass on tonight. And you're
Whatever's
like, wait,
going
what?
on is hush hush. Like we
Right.
don't know what it is, but
No.
they're discussing. There's something going on tonight. We're trying to get Dr. Julia Gulia. We're trying to
Yes.
get, what's his name? David left, but I'm trying to get him back. Like we need all
Yeah,
of
and
these
Joe's
people.
just flirting with Rachel. It's almost like Joe and Rachel have never met until that moment. The way
I'm
it's
not
very
entirely
strange.
sure if she really knows any of these people
I don't know
outside
either.
of just being
Of
in
school.
class with
yeah,
them.
yeah. So yeah, he tells her, rumor has it she's frigid and depressed
Frigid.
because she don't want to fuck you, sex tape
Frigid.
boy.
Seriously.
Whatever.
First of all, I know you're a Baldwin, but your eyes are kind of close together. Just saying.
they are a little bit.
They're a little close together.
I hate to say it, but you know who's the finest Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin
Yes.
is the finest Baldwin.
That's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
fucking knows it.
I
He
hate
was the
to say
cutest-
it, but he was the
well, back
cutest.
then, yeah.
Yeah.
Back
For
then, yeah.
sure.
Because what are you fucking left with? Steven? And the one that you thought was dead.
The one I thought was dead. Daniel Dead Baldwin, who's still alive to this day.
Dead Daniel Baldwin.
Daniel
He was
Baldwin.
not dead.
I think it was like, didn't he go to Celebrity Rehab?
It was probably
he on
on
Celebrity
Celebrity like
Rehab?
that. That sounds
yeah.
about
I
right.
think
Weren't they
that-
all on
That's right,
Celebrity
yeah.
Rehab?
I think I got that in my head that he like OD'd because he was on Celebrity Rehab,
He probably did, but
but
lived.
But lived.
yeah, yeah.
But
He
no, he
lived
did
to
not
tell the
die.
tale. Oh, he lived to tell the tale. Why didn't he? Oh, maybe he OD'd after they did Flatliners, so Billy couldn't get the inside.
Oh, to find out about from Daniel. So yeah, they're begging Rachel to come. She needs to handle IVs and injections.
Right.
So you're like, wait, what?
Yeah,
IVs
what
and
is it that they're doing?
injections? What is happening?
Like you assume it's some sort of medical experiment because they're medical students,
and she tells him, "I have no interest in seeing you kill yourself." And he's
and you're
like,
like, what?
and he goes, "I think you do." They have a strange dynamic.
Well, obviously, because we came to find out that this is where they got together, Julia Roberts.
In real life,
In
yes.
real life, they got together. And then a year later, during Hook, when she was doing that, their engagement, they broke the engagement off and she disappeared out to fucking Mexico. And they almost had to sue her to make her come back and do
finish Hook.
reshoots because she like was so sad. And then she married Lyle Lovett.
That's your comeback after Kiefer
that's
Sutherland.
that was her comeback. That was her big comeback. Was
I don't know
marrying
about
Kiefer
that.
Sutherland barefoot, or Kiefer Sutherland, Lyle Lovett barefoot. I remember that. Oh, look at her! She's so whimsical. She don't wear shoes.
Oh,
Look at her!
What a
Look at
hippie.
Julia.
So after their anatomy test, the boys are in the locker room, and Joe's telling Nelson, "I don't think you got the balls."
Right. He was like, everybody that has the ability doesn't have the balls.
He's like, "Well, you bring the equipment. I'll bring the balls." So now this is where David.
We also should mention. I'm sorry. We also should mention. Sean Connery is here tonight, everybody. That the teacher was talking about, because this also lends to it. Like, you're not in competition with me. You're in competition with everybody else.
Right.
So this is Nelson's way of like, this is my big shabiggity bang.
How he's gonna
like,
make a
yeah,
name
this is
for
my
himself.
yeah. He's making a name for himself because they're in competition with each other.
So now this is why, for some reason, David decides to scale out of his second or third floor
Right.
window instead of using the fucking stairs and
For
the front
some
door.
reason, that this is the way.
Well, and this is like, so they keep alluding to the fact that he apparently likes to climb mountains. There's all these hints that he likes to climb
Sure.
mountains, but that's not, it doesn't
It's
come
not
up,
part
doesn't
of the
need to be a
movie.
part of his
You know
personality.
what? Joel Schumacher just wanted to see him in that harness.
He's like, look at the way it
Look at
squeezes
those
them
Kevin
cheeks.
Bacon legs scurrying down the side of that building.
That's how
like-
he got the penis in there.
Yeah.
Because doesn't he have like, he has like a mural in his apartment of mountains,
mountain
and he
or
drives
whatever.
that like mountain truck.
He ends up flying over some
mountains in his dream. Yeah. So anyway, so he's crawling out, and Nelson's telling him he's down there waiting, and he's like, "It's only a 4-month suspension, buddy. You're gonna be fine.
They're not
You're
going to
the-
get you're good at medicine. Like they're
Yeah,
not going to
he's
kick
like,
you
you're
out.
like
You're not going to
the
lose
best
your
student.
scholarship for doing unauthorized surgery as a student.
And so he's trying to talk him into he needs him there tonight, and he's again like, "I don't want you to die," and he's like, "I don't want to die. I just want
I need
answers."
you to bring me back. That's
why
I need
you're
you-
coming.
Yeah, that's why I need you there, because I need you to bring me back. And he was like, I don't even get you, bro. I don't even
Right.
get you, bro.
And Nelson's like, "Yeah, but what if it works?"
Yeah, exactly. Because he's like, he's gonna leave. He's like, but hey, what if it works? And then he's like, fuck off. So he's like, he's not coming, but Nelson knows he's coming.
So now Joe's having sex with some random lady,
Of course, Billy out here getting pussy like a
secretly
hound.
taping it. So
And
you
he
see
does
the
the same exact shit in Sliver.
oh
That
the
movie
secret
Sliver.
taping.
That's exactly.
I
what
have
it's
seen
about.
that, but it's been a long time.
I was like, ooh, I should watch that movie. It's
That's
a
with
good
Sharon
movie.
Stone, right?
It is.
Yeah,
indeed.
I think I have
It's
seen
just
that.
softcore porn.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. But like, actually, I got the book over there. The book is better.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And then he just likes to watch video of himself looking over his shoulder and gently rocking back.
I know. Like, you're not even doing any kind of wild shit.
Exactly.
Every single video was like Vanilla Missionary.
Yes, it was.
Like, yeah,
Him
okay.
on top.
Exactly. Like, oh, you're secretly recording yourself doing some. Yeah.
Maybe he likes his own ass.
He's covered, though.
That's true. He had a sheet over.
He
him
had
or
a blanket
something.
over. He makes sure that his ass is covered because he don't want to see himself. He just wants to watch himself do
He just
boring
wants to make eye
missionary.
contact with himself.
Right. He's got to look at himself,
look
and
at
then that
it.
gets him hard.
Yeah, it's not even because it's the sex itself isn't what's getting him hard. It's
No.
the fact that he's secretly taping
Right.
them is what's getting him hard.
And what's his tits leaves a message like, "Hey, make it tonight. Like, bring your camera." And the girl's like, "What camera?" So what? That big fucking camera up
That's
there,
right
like,
clearly in the
right
rafters
there.
that
can
you're
see the
looking at.
red light blinking in the. Fucking
or if you wonder why he's craning his neck around like an owl and what he might be looking at back
what?
there.
Yeah, you
Fucking
didn't
like it's
notice.
America's Funniest
She's like,
Home
I've got my
Videos.
eyes sealed shut.
She's like, I'm really trying hard to get through this, y'all.
I'm
gotta
trying to
think of
come. All right, I gotta
everything.
concentrate because Billy ain't hitting it.
So they all meet it. Well, first it's just Joe and Randy show up to meet Nelson at the fancy building.
Right.
And they've got like medical carts. So like that makes me think they pulled that, like that it's connected to the school somehow. Like that they brought, because they have carts full of medical shit. Like where'd
I know
you wheel
they
that
brought
from?
like an EKG and like the paddles and like all the.
And you never see either of them driving a car.
Well, maybe they brought it. Oh no,
The only
maybe
one with a
unless
car is Kevin
David
Bacon.
helped, unless he helped them
But
bring
he wasn't
it
there yet.
That's
He
true.
didn't come till after.
I don't know. They must have. Maybe that's where what. They
And the
managed
fact
to
and
have
the wall
glove
of
thing.
gloves. That's what I'm saying. It's
know.
got to be part of the medical.
You know
building.
what? I do feature these gigantic Art Deco windows, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
do feature that head sculpture. The top of
Yes,
that
while it's
winged
just
head.
sitting there, just the half. It's giving Eon Flux.
Yes.
It's giving Tim Burton Batman.
Yes.
It's giving a bunch of things.
Yes. It's just like the one gal that like she was there for just a second. Eon Flux, who's coming down the thing.
Yes,
and she's
yeah,
shooting
the
everybody,
badass-
and she's got that
Yes,
same
exactly.
headdress on.
And I love it. Randy calls Joe a pussy marauder.
Yeah, he is.
So Randy knows what the fuck Joe's
I
up to.
know. And no, but well, I mean, okay, whatever.
He doesn't know
It's
he's taping it, but he
1990.
knows he's getting laid constantly.
Well, he's like, bring your video camera. Like, I'm sure he knows. I'm sure everybody knows.
They
he does
acted
this.
all kind of shocked when he tells them later. So maybe it was just
They were
Rachel
just
who
shocked.
didn't know.
What was his worst thing? Like, what was the fallout
I feel
with
like he
his-
got off easy. I mean, we'll get there
Yeah,
towards
we'll
the
get
end, but I
there.
feel like he kind of got off
Oh
easy.
no, you're not engaged to somebody you don't even like.
Oh no, she found
Maybe she had a lot
out.
of
Now
money
you're
or
free to fucking record. But just mention it, I'm sure.
Right.
You could find somebody that's into that shit.
So they start like taking him down. So he's or talking about, okay, you're going to take me down with nitrous. You're
Right.
going to, use this
Shock
refrigerated
me at
blanket,
this.
take down my body temperature, shock
And
my
once
heart.
I hit a certain degrees, then you shock me until I'm dead. Once I'm flatlined,
give me
then-
30 seconds and then
and then
start
bring
warming
me
me
back.
up. Yeah. So that he's going to be dead for 30 seconds. They're going to warm him up. And now Rachel arrives at this point.
she also ends up showing up, and they're like, "Oh, will you do the injections?"
And she
Because-
tells him, you're going to come back, but you might come back as a Cabbage Patch Kid. Like she's
a corn silk kid with
A corn
purple
silk
glasses
kid
and
a fucking
headgear.
headgear, exactly. And so they start questioning Nelson about like, why are we even doing this? Why are you doing this? And he wants to know what happens, what's beyond death.
Right.
This is going to be his big gift to society.
I guess it's like, well, he wants to be famous for something,
And he's written a letter for all of them, absolving them all of responsibility for
that
if
he
should
wanted
die.
this. Yeah.
So they start hooking him up. He's hooking himself up. Joe starts filming. They start administering the nitrous, putting the blanket on.
I'd be like, do not get my face on this fucking video, dog. Do
Right?
not get my face on this fucking
Seriously.
video, dog, while I'm pushing these injections.
Yeah.
And
Come
once-
on now.
For real.
And once
I'll be over
he
there like
starts-
Kim.
Once he's out, Randy tells Rachel, like, just let him sleep it off. Like, just put him
Right.
to
Like,
sleep.
just let him
And we'll
sleep it
pretend
off.
like he died and came
We'll
back.
have a
Weird
wet
drugs,
dream.
He'll have some crazy dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah, and it'll be fine. Like, we'll just let him think that that's what happened. And when he wakes up, like, he'll realize that
Right.
that was a stupid fucking idea and we won't have to do this
But
anymore.
Dave arrives
Uh-oh.
and he's like, I got nothing to lose. I can bring him back.
Yeah,
Whatever. I
I
already
know
got
I
kicked out of
can.
school for 4 months. So
Yeah,
let's just do this
exactly.
shit.
So fuck it. Whatever. He asked me to be here, so now I'm here and I'm the best.
So they flatline him for real.
Flatline.
And
They said it.
zoom into his eyeball. And inside his brain, he's flying
flying
over
again.
a field. Ooh, he loves to fly like a vampire.
He sure do. And you see these children running with streamers through a field and a
And
dog.
like really, they were doing ribbon dancing.
Yes, they
but
were.
They were the bullies.
Yes.
They're not being bullied. The
Right?
bullies are ribbon
Well, this-
dancing in a
I
field.
feel
It was
like
the
maybe
80s.
Well, that too.
No, it was the 90s technically.
Yeah,
That's- it was
but his
90s.
childhood would have
In
been
the
Right,
Olympics,
right.
It was all about the rainbow. The
his
the
childhood would have
ribbon?
been like it would have been the
Yes,
70s.
Yeah,
that he
late
would've been,
70s,
yeah.
early 80s. This would have been in his dream. or
But
in
still,
his
this
death.
is also maybe his interpretation because he hasn't quite gotten there yet when it starts to get dark and
right.
whatever.
So yeah, the
like, he's
children are
having an
playing. There's a
idealistic
dog, and then as they start bringing him back, his dream gets dark.
memory. Oh, dork.
Everything
There's
turns
like a little
dark.
fucking weather vane up there and like,
And then the scary kid in a hoodie
uh-oh.
is watching.
Is in like it's like a alleyway or something like they're not inside
like a
it
tunnel.
anymore.
Yeah, like in a
there's
dark tunnel or something.
Right,
and then
right, right.
suddenly they bring him back just before anything happens. So you don't know, like,
Nope.
was that sinister or was that just a weird amalgamation of memories or what was
right.
happening?
Like I don't know what's going on because it was only 30 seconds. He was in and out.
Yeah. And so they bring him. So when they're bringing him back, and maybe I was wrong, and maybe you have a note too, but at one point they're administering air through this nose thing.
Yes.
And there is no tube connected to
Oh,
that
I
air.
didn't notice that.
It's just the plastic nose part with no hose connected
That's
to it.
fun.
At
They
one
just
point.
put it down
like
there.
it was
That's
in the
funny.
way or something to
That's
getting the
funny.
shot, and they're like, just
Just
connect
put
it.
it, yeah. Right.
She
It's
was just
supposed to have it connected to, like, it doesn't do
blowing
anything if
into
it's
it.
not connected to. I do have a note later about how they switch back and forth from bagging to mouth rescue breathing. And it's like, why would you stop bagging?
If you
Like
have that thing that's doing the same
that's
thing.
doing a better job than breathing.
Well, and
into
she was doing a
somebody's-
terrible job at breathing in his mouth. She was like, she
I
was
know.
like barely giving any air.
with her little wasp breaths.
Yes, exactly.
It's a little butterfly flower.
Yes. So they're like, oh, the crazy mofo did it. And they all leave together and they
Oh,
get in
it's
Dave's
amazing.
truck. And like, so nobody, like I said, I think Dave is the only one you ever see have a car. I don't know how these kids are
Right, I
getting
don't-
to and from anywhere.
I assume that some of these places have to be within walking distance.
They have to be.
Or a train ride because it's Chicago and there's a public transportation system.
Yeah. So they go to like a market. They're like in the car
Whose
asking them-
fucking shop is this that they go to in the night? There's nobody there and they just start taking shit.
I don't know, man.
Whose fucking shop is this?
Yeah, they're like drinking orange juice straight out of the container.
Confused. Nobody's following them around. No one's working there. Like, does one of them own this?
I
fucking
don't
shop?
know, man.
Why is it open? Nothing is around.
And he right off the bat, unless maybe this wasn't a lie, but what he says is that there's something comforting. And I guess it didn't really turn nightmarish in his thing, but there
Until
was a
they were bringing
vibe.
him back.
But there was a not comforting vibe about his little experience. In my
no. I don't
Say
think so
later he
either.
kind of lied to get them to do it.
they would have
Maybe.
never done it if they
Yeah.
knew. But I don't
Maybe.
think he does feel anything weird until Billy starts showing up.
That's
I think
well,
maybe he
he
was
says
fine.
later on that he had an inkling after Joe did it. That
So he
didn't
didn't know
really
yet
think that
something
anything
bad.
was going to happen, but then he still never mentioned anything even after Joe did it.
Right.
Because then Joe never mentions to anybody what's going on till later.
And now he's talking about like, I can hear better now. Like, do you hear that?
Right.
Do you hear that hum? Do you hear that?
Yeah, like everything
below
is
the traffic.
like crackling and alive.
Electrocuted, dude.
Right?
Like you got
yeah.
your heart shocked, man.
You're hearing like static electricity in your eardrum, probably.
But Dave's not buying it. He's an atheist, and he's like, yeah, whatever. It was just a dream.
Right. Like you had synapses firing or some shit going on. He was like, no. Brain dead.
And then for some reason, Rachel and Joe now both also want to die.
Right. Like I want to go next. Like what?
She's like,
What?
I'll go longer. I'll go
a minute 30.
a minute
And he
20.
was like,
and he's
no,
like,
like
I'll
a minute
go
40, 2
exactly.
minutes, 2:20. Like they
They
start
didn't
doing
get that
this-
high. At this point, I
Oh,
think
I
they
think
only
it's
got to a
just
minute
Joe.
30, but then they do it again
Right,
later where
they-
it gets super high.
Right.
So he's willing to go a minute 30, so he gets to go next. And they leave Nelson outside
I don't
alone.
know what the fuck it is that he said that made her so, or either of them so ready
I don't know, nothing.
to do
Just because he
this.
did it and he came back. That's
Like
it.
I'm not trying to fucking die,
No.
dog. I'm not trying to fucking die. You know what's happening after you fucking die? I don't know. I don't
well,
care.
and like you got lucky that worked
Right?
at a minute. So why are you trying to push it? Like, what about
Like,
being in
that's
there
not-
longer is going to help?
I mean, I would imagine that the body temperature thing probably has something to do with keeping your brain from
Right.
frying. But like, no,
And so
no.
Nelson's out there sitting alone on the truck bed, and this is where all the awesome graffiti. There's like all
Yes,
this super cool.
he's like sitting underneath almost the literal specter of death.
Right.
And then he sees all the other things and he hears
This wounded dog comes crawling towards him, and he looks
I
all
had to Google,
Zook?
does the dog die? Because I was like, I'm not gonna keep watching.
Right?
this.
no, yeah.
yes, but no, but yeah, but no, but
He's already dead. He's
Yeah,
been long
it's-
dead, probably. So he's a ghost dog, a limping ghost dog.
limping ghost dog.
And it's the dog from
Mummy
the field,
dog.
the dog that was running with the boys, which
Yes.
I'm unclear. Was that his dog? I
don't know whose fucking
he
dog
knew the
that
dog's
was.
name.
Champ.
Yeah.
Champ.
So but the dog's role was unclear, whether that was Billy's dog or his dog,
It was the bully gang's dog.
the bully gang's dog.
The streamer gang's dog. That's what they
Yes.
call them in the streets.
And so the dog, and then the dog just like disappears, and now he's like kind of freaked out, and he
Right,
just wants
because
to go
everybody
home.
comes. Yeah, he's like, I just want to go home.
And now he dreams about them chasing Billy Mahoney through the field.
Right.
And then he falls. He's up in the tree and he falls and he screams. And then cut to Rachel has stayed to watch over him.
Right.
And when he wakes up, he tells her, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And she's just like, "Ugh."
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks. I just
Whatever,
wanted to make
Nelson.
sure you didn't die
"Right?
again.
I just care if you die or not. I don't want to be your girlfriend."
I really just want to go next. So I wanted to see how this shook out.
And then back to Joe getting in his cabinet full of
to
sex
watch his
tapes.
tapes, but instead of watching one with just a gal's name on it,
He watches Engagement Party.
which this was strange to me. I was like,
You
what
put
did
the
she
Engagement
die?
Party tape in the sex tape cabinet?
I know, like in the middle.
There's not another spot for that,
well, that and like I thought she died.
right? Like why? That's what it kind of seemed like. Like that's why he's like
That's
this.
why he wanted to do the death
Right,
thing.
to do the death thing because she had died.
That
but
would
no,
have made much more
she
sense.
just goes to. She doesn't even go to school here.
She doesn't even go here, you guys.
She lives in Canada.
So my guess is this is like his high school sweetheart,
Right.
who he proposed to as soon as they started
Sure.
college. And in the interim of her putting him off because her mom's not ready for them to get married, he decided, you know what? I need to fuck all these bitches and record it.
It seems like he really like if only
Seems to
we
really
would
like
be
her,
married.
love her,
If
yeah.
well, I think he's looking for her to fix
But
this
this
problem
gives
that he
you,
has.
this is St. Elmo's Fire. So
Yes.
there's this whole thing that Judd Nelson and Ali Sheedy are a couple and that he loves her and he wants to marry her and she won't marry him. So he keeps fucking other women and he keeps blaming her like, I would stop doing this if you would just marry me. And
Is
she's
this
like,
a Joel
no.
Schumacher thing?
Oh.
Is this a Joel
Is this something
Schumacher
he did?
thing or whatever? Because the way that he talks to her, it seems like he feels like if only I was married to you, I could stop doing this.
But only because he would be supervised because she would live in the
Right,
house.
like you would have to keep an eye on me.
it would make it so much harder for me to
if
keep
you
my
would let
sex
me
tape
record
collection.
you.
Right.
I mean, that's fine if
So
you
yeah,
consent.
he watches the engagement video. He calls her on the phone.
Right.
She's like, "Oh, we got to move to closer schools,
Mm-hmm.
whatever." And he's like, "You know, if anything should happen." And she's
Right.
like,
She's like, what are you talking
Oh
about?
no, nothing.
No,
Everything's
I'm
fine.
just saying, whatever.
I love you. Nothing's wrong.
It's fine. It's fine. Bye.
So now cut to a long tunnel with a light at the end, and it's a water birth. Somebody is being
Born
birthed.
in the water, but like to a woman underwater, and then there was more women and
and then tits.
and tits and so many tits and ass and tits and ass and tits and tits and ass and tits and
And
ass
all the
and tits
ladies are calling for him and grabbing for him. This seems like he already died. He didn't. This is like what happens to
know.
him after. This is just his normal dreams. Is
right.
What happens
This
to
is
him.
just. He was like, that's what I was all. Is he too shallow?
But yeah,
Is
so then,
he too shallow?
But then you realize they have already killed him. This is
Right,
his.
this is his
This
death
isn't
dream.
just him having a dream. This is his after.
They've
death.
already killed him.
They've already killed him.
He did.
And boy, does he dream of titties while he
Oh,
is dead.
my God.
Close up titties.
Tits.
And
And
this
his
must.
mom's face.
And his mom's
And his
face.
mom. Tits in his mom's
If
face.
his
which
mom
is weird.
hadn't breastfed him, he wouldn't have this problem.
I know. If only she would have bottle fed him.
She shoved that titty in his face immediately, and he never got over it. And this is where
That's
we
why
see
his
the
nipples
nipple.
look like that.
Now this
This
man,
long.
you know them 1970s baby bottle nipples?
Yes.
That dark brown rubber.
Where
That
you could like
stiff
gnaw on it,
edge,
that it's like
yeah.
all kind of floppy.
That's what
because
Billy Baldwin's nipples look like.
apparently
Brittle,
so.
Like it just gets all like.
Well, it's
brittle
just
and
like a
flakes
perfect,
off.
like long,
But it's like
cylinder.
It's slightly
Right
curved because it's
because
the
it's
gravity.
well, it's telling you,
telling
come
you
here,
it beckons you closer.
come
Guys,
to
I'm
me.
leaving. I don't like this at all.
Come to the Baldwin side.
So it's time to bring him back. Dave
do
takes
that.
over CPR. He's
Right.
still legs, butts, titties, whatever. Now he's breathing again.
Yep, we got him.
And before we find out who goes next and what happens, it's already time for a break.
We're gonna go die real quick. We'll be back.
We'll be right back.
Okay, Garth, we have 25 seconds to encourage people to listen to the Least Haunted podcast.
I thought you said we had 30 seconds.
That's because I had to say we only had 25 seconds. That took 5 seconds.
okay, well, I could do 25.
Now it's 20.
Oh, we did episodes on Atlantis, the Mine Apocalypse, Headless Horse People, Stonehenge, the Kraken, Genital Magic.
Garth, we don't have enough time to list all of them.
Okay, well, so the important thing is we heavily research spooky, haunted, paranormal topics from the perspective of two skeptics in a fun podcast every other week.
Well, I do all the research.
And I listen.
Be like Garth.
Be like me.
And listen to the Least Haunted podcast.
Beep, beep, beep.
Somebody get the paddles.
Oh, clear!
Bring her back.
5,000 joules. Clear.
Gigawatts.
We're live.
1.21 gigawatts.
Push the epinephrine.
Epi push now. Stat.
Because we got to go to this diner.
We do. We have
This
to.
totally empty, trying to close tables or chairs all up on the
Right?
tables. Ain't nobody
I
else
know.
in here
They
but
came
you.
in here fucking 5 minutes before close. Everybody hates them.
They do. And
they're like, "Can I get a fucking steak?"
right?
Well done.
Yeah,
have the
steak and egg,
calamari.
chicken fried steak and eggs.
So they're trying to get Joe to tell them what it was like, and he's like, I don't know. It was hard to explain.
Yeah, it's like hard to put into words. Like I don't know. It was,
But there was a friendly, vaguely feminine energy. Vaguely? All them
That
titties
was-
didn't tip you off? It was
right?
feminine?
Like, why is nobody being for real right now
don't
about
know.
their fucking near deaths? Like, was this not the point of doing it? Was
Right?
to have some sort of experience to find out if anything is there afterwards, and then you're all just gonna come through here and fucking lie about what
Seriously.
happened once you were there? Come on.
Plus, if you want all your dude friends to do this, wouldn't you just be like, dude, titties?
There were so many titties,
everywhere.
right? Oliver Platt would have been like, next.
It's
Well, talk about
me.
my ugly mom's face right up in my butt. Titties.
Titties in your mom. It's there, dude.
So now Dave's like, look, you guys are both full of shit. And they're like, well, you go.
Right. Like if you're so whatever, you're so skeptical.
And Rachel's like, no, I want to go.
Right. I've been bumped
And
already.
Dave's like, look, nobody else is going. We're done doing this. And she's like, well, I'll do a minute 50.
right. Like I'll go longer.
And then after he just
2
said
minutes.
nobody's going to do this, he's like, I'll go longer. I'll go 2 minutes. I'm
right.
like, wait,
220.
what?
220. He was like, well, whatever, fucking 3 minutes. I don't give a shit.
And
Like,
Rachel just runs off.
right.
Because nobody's letting me play.
Why will nobody let me fucking die? I want to die.
So Dave chases her down, and Nelson's talking to Joe like, did anything negative happen? So like
Right,
he's
was there-
starting to, because of the dog in the alley and the,
Right.
yeah, whatever. He's starting to get a sense something weird's happening.
Because I guess he would have maybe thought that after that, because it was so soon after he'd been brought back, that maybe that was just some weird little
Right.
hallucination. But because he said there was something, I don't know.
So she wants to know why she's all pissed. Why does anybody want me to go?
Right.
And he's like, look, you're beautiful, you're talented, you're intelligent. Like you make us all nervous. Like basically you're better than us
Right.
at everything.
We're not
And-
used to talking to girls. So you have to.
Yeah. And he's like,
Well,
look,
except for Joe.
I'm the skeptic. I'm the control for the group. If I go and I see something, that means something's really there because I
Right.
have no expectation.
But if I go and I don't see anything, then there's no reason for you to go, silly girl.
exactly
What the fuck, dude?
He goes, well, look, if I see something, you're welcome to kill yourself. Okay.
Sure. So I'm going to tell you that I haven't because I don't want you to fucking do this.
And then he wants to know what's her interest in death anyway. And
Right.
she's like, I just have a personal interest. Okay.
I just want to know that the people that I know that have passed on went somewhere nice.
So Nelson, sometime later, walks into the street and lights a cigarette
Yeah, he's just wandering the streets at night, these foggy, smoky
and is
streets.
suddenly surrounded by a midnight bike race. What?
Sometimes it happens out here. You've seen
At
it.
midnight?
I don't know.
It
They got
seems
lights
late.
and shit.
It seems very late.
Sometimes they do that shit. They're just out there being creepy.
And so he goes down this alley full of. Why was he even going down this alley?
Girl, I don't fucking know. Like, this is, where are you going? And I also don't understand. Was this a hallucination? Because he goes through this weird alley. There's all kinds of like crazy people and sex workers and
Yes.
drug dealers and all kinds of shady shit going on here. And this is the entrance to the subway?
And I couldn't figure. I was like, is he in the sewer? Is he in the subway?
Right.
Where
Like, what is
he?
this? Is this part of his hallucination? Because okay, I'll buy it if this is part of his hallucination. If this is all not really there and he's all just having a crap attack in the fucking psycho alley, then okay.
But he hears this dog or sees this dog again. And he
Again.
starts calling out for Champ. And this is where now he's in like a drippy sewer. I don't know where the fuck he's supposed to be chasing after this dog.
Right. It's the same like wet sewer thing or tunnel thing that he saw in his dream. Is it
I
not
guess
where
so,
he
yeah.
saw Billy Mahoney?
Which doesn't ever, it's not part of the
No,
death
it's
of
not.
Billy Mahoney.
No,
So I
it's
don't
not
know what
part
the
of
wet
the
tunnel is about.
dream.
Oh, that's another weird metaphor. Wet tunnels.
But you would think Joe would see that.
Right? Why isn't Joe in the wet tunnel?
He's never seen a wet
Oh, his tunnel's been dry, girl.
He stays up top, looks at himself.
tunnel. The titties.
Yeah, he just looks at titties. He never seen a pussy in his life.
So he loses the dog, but Hoodie Kid is there waiting.
Oh shit.
And he's like, hey, kid, are you lost? Are
No.
you all right? And this kid
beats the shit out of him.
Oh, my God.
Just kicks his fucking ass.
He makes no attempt to defend himself.
Nope.
He just gets beaten by a 12-year-old.
And I'm really kind of surprised. He's like, oh, hey, kid, are you lost? Like, he don't recognize him? How many kids have
Right?
you killed, sir?
that face don't stand out in your brain.
How many kids have you killed? He's wearing his death outfit. He's wearing his ghost outfit.
And then I didn't even realize, like, so Joe in the next scene approaches the chick from the near-death experience thing. So she's a student at the medical school, but she was also a patient who had a near-death experience.
I guess.
And he corners her like he wants to talk. He also had a near-death
right, like
experience.
so did I. And like, yeah, he did, but it's like, is he really?
That's not why he wants to talk.
Thank
to her.
you. That's kind of what I thought.
That's
like he was
just
just
the
like,
entrance
ooh,
to
I
that
can
wet
use
tunnel.
this now.
Trying to get that tunnel wet.
Well, he don't care if the tunnel's wet.
But he starts
He just
seeing
gonna
his
spit on
sex
it.
tape on the TV in the room.
Right. There's behind her, he can see what's going on. He's like, who the fuck is doing
And the
that?
woman in the sex tape's like, why did you do this to me, Joe?
I trusted you, Joe.
So now Nelson is stitching up his own face in the mirror, which all your friends are medical students, sir.
Well, because he got his ass kicked.
He doesn't
want to
tell them.
Nope.
The ghost kid beat me up.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to handle
What
this
happened
myself.
to you, ghost kid? Kick my ass.
Just a regular guy.
And what is this rack of white button-down tees in this fucking nice ass? Like, where is his money from?
I don't know. From his father, Donald Sutherland.
That's where the red hoodie comes from.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, so he's in this like stark white, beautiful apartment with his rack in the middle of the room, full of bleached, starched white shirts. that he takes one off the rack.
Well, it's because so he doesn't have to think about his clothes.
I guess.
So he doesn't have to. But he never ever wears like a white shirt. I feel like.
No, except for right here. I don't think he's in a white shirt in any other
Actually, now that
scenes.
you mention it, hold on.
Yeah.
It was somebody else's apartment, and he killed them.
He broke in.
This is American Psycho time now, all of a sudden.
Oh no, not American Psycho time.
He's in what's his name's apartment? Jared Leto's.
He's in Paul Allen's apartment.
Yes. But now he hears the jingle of that dog collar again. And he sees a shadow outside his
Shumps.
door. And he runs out and tries to run away and he gets trapped and it's just a trick-or-treater.
Oh no, shit. It's just them. They're just playing.
Because it's Halloween.
Yes. It's Halloween bumper party.
Halloween party
bumper
outside the death lab.
And this would have made it either oh God, I fucking wrote it down. Either 2001, 1974, or I believe 2020 was when there was a full moon on Halloween.
Oh, so it couldn't have been in 1990.
It couldn't have been in 1990.
And the
Or
song
like the
was
thing.
by Dave Stewart from Eurasia.
Yes, I did see that too.
So Randy is having some doubts. Mm-hmm. It's Dave's turn to die.
Right.
And Joe shows up in his little skeleton outfit. And
What are
Randy's like,
you,
"Who, Boner
Dr.
Man?"
Yeah, Boner Man. That's what it was. And like, what was I going to say? Oh, where he was all like, really, we're going to do this on Halloween on a full moon?
Like,
Aren't we
this
pushing
is maybe
it?
pushing it,
Aren't
yes.
we pushing it just a little bit? You're dressed in Dr. Boner Man.
But it's time to put Kevin Bacon down.
We're going to put him down. He flatlines. Boo!
And he just has to like kind of clips of his life all the way back,
Sure.
like in reverse.
He does have
back
the whole
to his
life
womb.
flashing before
Yes.
his eyes. And then he gets fetal.
And then he flies over some snow-capped mountains. And Nelson asks Rachel if she'll miss David if he doesn't make it back. And this is where you're like,
what
wait,
if he doesn't make it
What do you
back? And they're like,
mean?
what are you talking about? Because then he starts to get weird.
Because then he's like, why don't we leave him a little longer? And she's like,
What are you talking about?
It's
No.
already too
Tell
much
us it was
time.
because he's jealous of him.
Yes.
or if
Maybe.
it's because he doesn't believe, so he wants to prove.
like
it.
prove
Maybe.
it to him. Well, the only thing that he's had so
And
far
scare him, 'cause
is a
she's
York
scary, she's
peppermint
like-
patty. That's the only thing he's had. That's why he's up on the top of these mountains, is because he had himself a York peppermint patty.
Right before they
That's
killed
what
him.
death is like.
It's like skiing down an alpine mountain.
So
I'm
it
on the top of the world. Ricola.
calls him back. So they jolt him back, and Dave sees that, like, as he's getting brought back, he sees this young, angry black girl, and he
Right.
sees like schoolyard chants, and they're teasing this girl, and now Dave is not coming back. It's been 3 minutes. They're still trying to wake him up.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man. So Joe puts the camera down.
the Swedish Alps.
They tell Joe to pick up the camera, but he again sees one of his sex tape people talking
he
to him.
sees it in the camera. He's like, oh, fuck.
And he like kind of throws it down.
Well, like that, and he's doing like these weird extreme close-ups on his dead friends' faces.
on
like-
nothing but nostril Dave.
right? He's like a cinematographer.
Let me get up there.
I'm a
Breathing or not. Watch
right.
your
He was like, I gotta see. It's like it's not a mirror,
Is it
dude.
fogging up the camera?
It is not a mirror. You're not that close.
So Dave is back, and he's not sure he was really dead.
Right. And he was like,
I don't
dude,
believe
you
you,
were
Dave.
brain dead. There was no, because he's like, there was some sort of electrical current still going through my body. And he was like, no. All of the scans were flatlined. You were
Right.
dead.
And again, third guy in a row. It's hard to verbalize.
Right.
I had a flashback of my entire life
know,
and then
how
me bullying a
hard-
girl at school. The
I
end.
flew over some mountains.
You ever seen that movie, The Boy Who Could Fly?
It was that.
was me.
Yes.
You ever seen Lady in White?
Right?
Yes, that too.
They're like, oh, the skeptic did feel something.
Right. And he was like, no, whatever. And now
Nelson trying to take cuts.
I want to go again. And she's like, no, fuck you.
She's on no cuts, no butts, no coconuts. I'm next.
No, bitch.
No cuts, no butts, no coconut.
You've
I
been
have
in-
not heard
You've
that.
been already.
I have not heard that
in 30 years.
Back in the
40 years. I had like that. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Since the last time I had to line up.
That's been a while. So yeah, she's like, look, I'm next or I'm out for good.
Right. And they're like,
That's
you can't
the
do it
end
without
of
me
it.
or me or me or me. Because he was like, I'll do like, he was down at 4 minutes. Like anything doing less than 4 minutes is not even worth doing. So if you're not ready to go for 4
So
minutes.
yeah, he's like, I'll go 5.
Right. She was like, well, 4:25 then, bitch. She said 5 minutes. Bidding starts at 5.
And this is where, yeah, he gets all asshole. Like, it was my idea. You're all just tourists here.
Right.
Yeah, but you
the
would be
only one-
dead without
I
any
know.
of them. This wouldn't
What
work
you're gonna
alone.
do? Well, and it still doesn't.
Yes. So Randy and Joe are walking home, and Joe sees in a TV store window now every screen
Right.
is another sex tape of them asking, why
Why
Joe?
would you do
Why'd
this?
you
I
do
trusted
this?"
you. You said you loved me.
And Nelson goes home alone and finds muddy shoe prints all over the house.
Fuck, that kid's here to kick my fucking
And
ass
he is. He's
again.
waiting with the fucking hockey stick and a fucking loogie just for your face.
Oh, right in your mouth. Close your fucking Close your fucking mouth. Why are you screaming?
Which
you know
makes me
he's gonna-
think he did that to Billy
probably
Mahoney.
he did.
He
I would bet
pinned
that
him
he
down
did.
and spit in his fucking face.
Well, like when you find out what happened to Billy Mahoney, no wonder he's kicking your fucking ass nightly.
You deserve it.
You do. You do.
So now Dave wakes up and Rachel is there. She waited all night making sure he was okay, but she's
Right.
getting ready to go do
I
her
gotta
rounds.
go. Early rounds.
And he again asks her, why do you want to die? And she's like, look, I lost people. I'm just trying to find out
Right.
if everyone went to good places or whatever.
Yeah.
And he tells her he felt something out there protecting him. So they all say they feel like,
right, like friendly, protective, positive things.
and it all kind of is until they start trying to bring them back to life is when it seems like it turns dark is
Yeah.
once the bringing them back occurs.
that too. And then it doesn't really seem to get extra negative until afterwards when
Yeah.
they start having their visions coming into their lives.
So Rachel goes to work and she's tending to this old woman who's like probably dying, and she's assuring her like it's okay.
Oh, she's definitely
like yeah. She's like, oh,
It's
you know,
good.
it's probably good.
They're waiting for you.
It's a good
There's somewhere
place
to
there.
go. Yeah.
And then now Dave's on the subway, and it goes into this tunnel, and this is when he hears, "Hey, fellatio,
Yeah, and this
you got a match? I do. My ass in your face." I used to say that.
Oh,
shit.
I
You got
know.
a match? I do.
I do.
My
Your ass in your face.
Yeah,
or my ass in your face.
And it's the girl from beyond, and she's calling him
Just for
every
filth.
fucking insult. She is
Like
reading him for
on
filth,
this train.
and the
like,
passengers are all gonna laugh at him.
they're all gonna laugh at you.
And then suddenly they pull out of the tunnel, and she's gone, and
Yep.
everything's back to
He's
normal.
like, wait a minute. I know her.
So now it's Rachel's turn to die.
And he wasn't going to go, but he shows up when she's already been dead for like a minute and a
Yeah.
half.
And Nelson shows up with new injuries and lies, of course, about what happened.
Right. I did. I got it at a hockey game.
And I wrote, Dave's not here, man, right
Yes.
here, because Dave didn't show up.
Dave's not here, man. I would not. And what's his tits? Steckler says the same thing. Like, I don't want to do this without Dave.
Right?
Because he's the guy.
Who brings you back.
He's the fucking guy that knows how to bring the dead back from the dead.
So yeah, he gets there when she's already been dead a minute 20, and he demands, no, you need to bring her back now.
Right
because
now.
he got
He's
real
like, it
freaked out
hasn't even
about
been-
the subway.
He's like, I got some new shit has come to
To
light,
light.
man.
And in her death, she's at her father's welcome home party. He's come home from the war.
The war or whatever.
Vietnam, I guess, or
I assume
something?
Vietnam.
And she's like, and meanwhile, so she's all there, and her dad looks haunted as fuck. This man
Oh, I
is
know.
like,
He's seen some things.
yeah.
That's why he's doing what he's doing up there.
And it's like there's water leaking from the ceiling onto the power. So while she's going into
Oh, that's right.
she goes into the bathroom in her death and finds her father.
She goes up there, the lights get all red, and
Yes.
she sees that he's in there, and then her mom. Oh, this was the thing, that picture of Jesus. Oh God, what's the name of the fucking actor? I want to say it's Robert Walker, but I'm not entirely sure. So that picture of Jesus was based on this actor, whose name I feel like that's what it is.
That's why it looked familiar.
He was in Strangers on a Train. He was like the weird guy. And then he was also in like Columbo and Murder, She Wrote and all this other shit.
Powell?
Huh?
Robert Powell?
Sure. But he looks like that picture of... It's called... I feel like it's called Caucasian Jesus.
Oh my God, probably. So yeah, you don't see what it is that happened,
No,
except for
he's
their
just-
dad's all sweaty in this steamy bathroom in this dirty white
He's in
beater
there doing something
with his
he
back
doesn't
to
want
the door.
anybody to see.
And whatever happens, he runs out when she sees
Well,
he saw him, which we'll find
right.
out what happens later.
And the
but-
mom tells her, like, I told you not to go up there. This is all your fault. And you hear a gunshot.
right. And a scream, and then she goes out, and her father
He
has
ran
shot
all the way out
himself.
there to shoot himself in the truck. Was the
Probably
gun in
where
the car?
Yeah, probably
Okay.
the gun was
All
in the
right.
car.
All right.
So he runs out, blows his own brains out, and then they revive her. Well, the power goes out,
Right.
and they can't revive her with the machines.
Wait, was this her or was... Oh, it is.
Yeah.
That's right. The power goes out. They, like, do it too
and now
hard
she's
or
been out
something.
4 minutes, and they can't get the power back on.
She's going extra long.
And Nelson's about to give her the injection of that crazy shit that they're all like, please don't use
Killium?
that.
Is it called Killium?
I did
That's
not-
what
I
it
did not
sounded
see
like.
it.
Killium. I was like, are you for fucking real? Killium? Do not give that to her.
But Dave stops him and is like, please just
Please
let me do some
don't.
old-fashioned mouth-to-mouth.
I just want to get in there.
My last chance.
So he brings her back to back the old-fashioned way.
Right? Because I feel like this is when they do, like, they switch from the bag to the to mouth breathing.
And I'm like,
It's
but the
that's
bag
not-
doesn't need electricity,
No,
guys.
the bag doesn't need electricity, and the bag doesn't need your muscle strength. The bag is the bag.
And I want to know how much they actually were blowing into each other's mouths during these scenes, because it seemed like they were.
Yeah, but like I mean,
cheeks
you
were
can't
going
really
out.
do the CPR like that. Well, your cheeks aren't really. The cheeks are supposed to go out, but the CPR, of course, look kind of
Yeah.
because you break a fucking sternum actually
Right.
doing it.
So Dave starts telling them why he stopped them. That this girl he used to make fun of as a kid came for him.
Right,
And that's when Joe's like, oh, I've also seen some shit.
actually, I've seen some things too. And they're like, well, what about you, Nelson?
Oh, well, Billy Mahoney is who keeps fucking beating my ass every night.
Why didn't you fucking say anything about this? You withheld information from us.
Right, like we probably wouldn't have gone if
we knew that
a
fucking
ghost boy was beating
gonna
you.
kick your fucking ass. If I knew I was gonna get my ass kicked by Willie, whatever the fuck.
Right. And so now, but he's like, but hey, if we had kept her under 5 minutes, I bet she would have come back with more information. Why do you think more time
Sir.
is the answer?
Sir. Because it ends just before what's supposed to happen happens, I guess.
And she goes into the bathroom to compose herself, and she hears something. She thinks they've followed her,
Right, like leave me alone, I'm fine.
but the light goes red.
oh.
And footsteps approach. It's her dad.
Oh no!
Now Nelson is reinforcing his locks.
Yes, he gets in there and he's like, all right,
Come on,
I'm gonna
Billy Mahoney, give me your
catch your
best
fucking
shot.
ass.
I fucking dare you. Really,
Really?
dude? He's a ghost.
That and
He's beating
Billy's
your
got
ass.
it. Billy can handle Billy's shit.
You have not laid
You
a
cannot
finger on
handle
Billy.
Billy Mahoney.
You cannot.
I don't know why you're calling him out right now. Foolish.
And Dave is back trying to get Rachel to talk to him. Did you see anything?
Right.
And she asked him, do you think this is like people we hurt or wronged?
Because he's told them about the situation and
Right.
she puts Winnie, whatever, and Billy together. And it's like, well, wait a minute. My mom told me that this was my fault.
Right.
So is this my fault? And now he's mad at me and I can't go back and say I'm sorry.
Right.
Because he's fucking dead.
So Randy and Joe leave, and Dave stays to keep an eye on Rachel.
Right.
And Nelson. And Nelson's still sitting on his floor waiting for Billy with a screwdriver. And he has a memory of throwing rocks at this kid and hitting him in this tree and knocking him out.
No wonder.
And he wakes up just as Billy's there to club him in the fucking face
Yeah.
again. Knock him. Was he had like a wrench or something?
I
had
don't
a
know.
tool of some sort.
He just hit him with something. He's just kicking his fucking ass. Nightly,
sure
like
is.
he do. Better watch out. Billy Mahoney gonna get you.
And Rachel's seeing her father in the mirror, but he's not there. And she decides she needs to run and tell that old lady it's not safe to die.
She goes back.
Like, what was this
hold
old woman, this 99-year-old woman gonna do?
I
not
know.
die ever?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did this 99-year-old woman, like, did her father also kill himself
Well, and as long
she
as
felt
you
responsible?
don't come back,
It should
apparently
be fine.
everything would have been fine.
If you just would have died.
I think it's like, if you're going to come back, they're like, well, since you have a chance to maybe repair some of this shit, if
Right,
you're
we're
going to come
gonna
back
show
to
you
life, we're
where
going to
you went
show
wrong.
you what you need to atone for.
That feels right.
So
that feels right.
Beat your ass.
And beat
Oh,
your
yeah,
ass.
yeah,
Only
and
if
beat
you're
your ass.
Kiefer Sutherland, though.
Well, if you...
I just realized the portrait of Jesus reminded me of Ted Cruz.
Oh,
that one does. Yes, it does.
Oh.
I don't think that was the same one, was it?
I took
No.
a screen cap from the movie.
Oh, that's from the movie?
That is that. Yeah, no, it looks like the other guy. I
But
don't
I
look
was
like
going to
Ted
ask,
Cruz.
was the actor Robert Mitchum?
No, not Robert Mitchum.
Because
It's
it kind of looks like him too.
oh fuck. I don't even.
It wasn't what
many
Liana
bugs?
just said, Robert Powell or whatever?
I think it's Robert Powell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's so many.
He's
saying
very
Ted
blonde.
Cruz, so
Oh, so not Ted Cruz. Not Ted
it's
Cruz.
the Republican.
You mean the Zodiac Killer?
Oh, yes, of course.
There's a lot of Jesuses. You know?
So many G'si out there. Where can you go?
Robert.
They're all white.
So Rachel gets back too late. The woman has already died.
Oh, I
and
was
she's
wrong.
crying.
I was wrong.
There's nothing beautiful out there.
It's bad. Like again, like you said, what was she gonna fucking do? Oh, now that you've mentioned that, I'm not gonna die now.
Right?
Yeah, you just
What can
fucked
you
that
do
up.
about it?
I know, like, oh shit. I
I want you to go into death very scared.
Yeah.
Right? I really want to fuck you.
I really want you to be
Great
so
bitch.
scared
I
to
want you to
die.
be freak the
Bitch,
fuck
there's gonna
out.
be so much shit when you die.
I know,
Be
like,
ready.
hold on. Let me just tell you about what the fuck
You got anything
I
you need to
just
atone
saw.
for? 'Cause you better do that shit
fucking
now.
do it now because you got about
30
Got,
seconds.
About 30
you got,
seconds.
37 minutes to do this shit. So,
Right?
fuck.
And Dave goes to stare at his old empty playground and imagines himself teasing and all the. And
Right.
it wasn't just him. Again, there
It
was a
bunch
lot of
other
kids teasing this
but
kid.
like that's some pretty
When
severe
I'm
fucking
unclear-
like get the fuck out of her face. What are you
based
doing?
on the statistics, so like racially at that school, it didn't have anything to do with her being black.
No,
it was
it was
like,
just-
and she was just a normal looking kid. So I don't even
Right.
know what they were making fun of her about.
I'm not sure. I guess you
She wasn't
just
deformed or like.
I mean,
Why
like
would they be making fun of his nostrils?
right?
right? Like he didn't have them. They had like
Girl,
grown as
your last
pointy
name's
yet.
Fellatio.
I
okay?
know. Well, that's you would think that's he was trying to deflect.
That's what it was. He
It
didn't
was
want
a
anybody to
deflection.
know.
A deflection. Don't look at me. Look at this poor little girl over here.
Yes.
Because she does mention that about like I'm not a little ugly girl anymore.
So I guess it was just that she was ugly, but she wasn't really. She was a normal looking little girl.
I mean, if you think back when the way back machine, you always knew that there was like just that one kid or those one like that everybody fucking picked on, and for no particular reason.
like Carrie.
Yeah.
Like there was
Just
no reason to
because
pick
it was
on
like,
Carrie.
oh, they were weird or they were whatever, or they looked kind of funny or like they did things kind of weird.
Yeah.
And everyone singled them out because they were like the weird kid. Maybe that was the situation.
I guess. So now Joe is walking through the streets when these women just start approaching him, giving him
Hey.
all the lines.
Right? He has to hear back all his bullshit.
Yeah, all of his bullshit about like, oh, you look familiar. Do I know you?
Right?
And like,
I didn't, what was it? I didn't single you out. I picked you or
something
whatever.
like that. Yes, there was all of these.
It was
pickup
all
lines.
gross. Everything was gross.
And he gets to his apartment and it's full of all these women, like
they're
swarming
all
women.
in there. Went around every single corner as he moves through. Is that
And
they're
I don't get why he's sincerely bothered by any of this.
Because they're mocking
Kind of.
him, I guess. Or
also that because he didn't really seem, maybe because he's being confronted with his own shitty behavior. Like,
maybe
oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that.
And now he screams, "Oh, you're not real!" And
Yes.
then, bam, his real life fiance
Are you
is
really
sitting
there?
in the room.
Are you really here? Is that really you?
She's like, "Yeah, you sounded really upset, so I got on a bus and came." And he's like, "How long have you been here?" Long enough to watch your tapes.
Oh,
And then she's like, "You know what? I'm not even leaving you for fucking all these
right.
women."
Like you would think that you're probably going to think that I'm leaving you because you fucked all these women, but it's not even that.
It's that
the
you
way
taped
that
them
you
without
talked
their
to them,
knowledge.
that you
Yes.
lied, and that you taped them.
that you have
without
such
knowing.
little respect for
I-
women is why I'm leaving.
Really appreciate that.
I
she's-
did.
that she came out with that. Like, yes,
Well,
I'm
because she's
also
like, we're in
mad.
college. Like, so yeah, maybe you. She's probably fucking some
who
dude back
could
at her
say?
school
Who
too.
could
Climbing
say.
gates to a fucking creep.
Yeah, when it's
Right.
like you clearly,
Yeah,
but it's
you're
like you
a dick.
clearly did not care anything for any of these women. It wasn't like you got a crush on some girl and banged her. Like you just were
like
doing
you
this for.
used
creep.
and like recorded and lied.
Yeah.
Like for it's gross, dude.
Yeah.
That's nasty behavior.
So she leaves.
Right. She's like, fuck, dodged a bullet
I'm
there.
done. So now Dave's hunting down Winnie in the white pages, and he gets one of her parents to give her fucking
Right, do you
assassination
have
coordinates.
Her assassination coordinates.
You don't know nothing about this man on the phone.
I know.
You just told them where your daughter lived based on he knew what school she went to in elementary school.
Right? Wow.
And
Maybe
if you
she
knew
should
at all
fucking-
she was bullied in school, would you give like any rando?
And they're 26.
I know they're supposed to be young.
26?
Yes.
He's all should be about 26 now. So hold up.
26.
Hold
But
up.
yeah, they're in med school, so mid-20s.
I mean, I guess, but then once we meet Winnie, I was like, fuck, 26.
She does not look
No.
26.
And how old is that kid of theirs?
That,
She's not
and that,
6.
That kid is the kid who played the little Winnie, right?
That's what I
the
thought,
same kid.
too.
She looks exactly.
But her daughter's kind of old for her to be 26.
yeah, because she looks like 12.
Kiefer Sutherland was 24.
What?
Wow.
And I did see that
Younger.
And I
Kevin
know
Bacon was a lot older.
Julia Roberts was 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a doctor. Wow.
Look at her go.
Look at her go.
She can do anything.
She really
The
can.
first doctor out of the group.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. She graduated when she was 17 years old.
Graduated early. Wow.
So Dave heads out to go see Winnie and runs into Nelson, who's coming up, and he's like, "Look, I don't want to be alone."
Yeah, he's like, as you can see, I've gotten my ass kicked.
As you can
again.
see, I can't. My eye is swollen shut.
I can't. I cannot be alone. I do not know where he's coming from.
So Rachel is in class removing organs from a cadaver, and Joe and Randy are both there. Like, "Are you okay?" And
She's
she's
like, fucking
okay.
leave me alone. I have to work on this by myself, even though you guys get to be partners.
And the room goes dark and red, and now the body is her father. And he reaches for her, and she trips over her tray of tools and runs off.
Yeah.
And Joe follows her.
Well, the teacher's like, I'll handle this. You go back to your fucking dead guy. And he was like, fuck it.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going. Okay, do you think we can make it through 4 more pages without taking another break? Because we're at an hour.
Yeah, I think we can make it. I think we
make
can
it.
make because we're all about to, it's about to all happen
Okay.
now.
So Nelson is telling Dave on the way, like she's not even going to remember
Right,
this.
like,
This
I
was
bet
a
you
long
she's not
time
gonna
ago.
remember
You
you.
didn't kill her like I
Right,
did.
like, yeah, like,
You
I don't know
just
why
called her
you're
some
worried
names.
about this. Like, you didn't kill her.
Don't you know sticks and stones
She's
can break
still
my bones?
alive, but words will never kill me. So he goes, he knocks on the door. This kid comes to the door. He has to speak to her mother. He goes in. She's like, she acts at first like, that's weird.
Yeah, she's like,
That,
oh,
like,
I don't
why
know.
would you?
Why
I'm
are you here?
surprised
I don't
you even remember me.
I don't remember any
He
of
was
that.
like the one white kid from childhood.
Right,
Like the
yeah.
one
Like,
blonde
I
kid.
remember you.
Right, I do. Well, she does admit later on that she gets her daughter to leave.
Yeah, and says, "Look, I'm not that ugly little girl anymore.
Right.
I haven't been for a long time." And he's like, "You were never an ugly
Right,
little girl.
like
That's why
I
I'm
was
here."
wrong.
Yeah.
we were wrong. I should never have treated you like that. I'm trying to apologize.
And meanwhile, while he's apologizing, Nelson's getting stalked out in the Jeep or whatever this is, this truck.
Whatever that is,
He can hear
like he.
Billy coming
Here
from
come Billy.
there to Billy B.
There to Billy.
But of course, Billy gets in because he's a ghost.
Well, that and it's like there's a flap in the back, which I'm gonna bring up again later.
Yeah, but he
There's
doesn't
a
even get
flap
in through the back. He's in the front seat once
That's
Nelson's
true.
in the back.
He like lifts up the flap, but it's just a distraction. And then
It's
he
like you
gets in
couldn't
it.
keep him locked out of your apartment. Why do you
Why
think
do you
locking
think-
the
I
car
don't
doors
know.
is going to work?
It's hot in there, probably, Nelson. I don't know. You'd be like a dog left in the car.
So Winnie forgives Dave, and when he gets back out, he sees that like Nelson is beating his own ass in the back seat of this truck
kicking my ass.
with like a crowbar or something.
Right, he's being like choked out by. I almost said Billy Miles. Billy Miles.
No, then he'd have his head chopped
I was
off
just gonna say if
with
it
a
was
hand.
Billy Miles, he would never stand a chance.
Nope.
He'd get a fucking whack right to the fucking dome.
So yeah, he stops and he's like, "Oh, Billy's here." He's like, "Nobody's here, bro. It's
Well,
just you."
First, he comes through and he runs up and he sees this shit going on in the back seat. So he grabs a rock and breaks a window.
but
which
yeah,
is
there's a flap, which is right
unnecessary,
next to where
which is
Nelson
right
is
where
freaking
they
out.
are.
Yes, you're correct. There was absolutely no reason. Yes,
There
the
was
door's
no
locked, but you
reason-
have a flap.
Sure, but you have the door's locked,
You have
but
a
you
back
have a
flap.
flap.
Go back
There's
to the flap.
fucking. There's the title right there.
So now Joe and Randy are waiting for Nelson and Dave and Rachel. And they're like, look, we call Rachel freaked in class. We've been watching her all day.
Right.
And they're just like standing outside her stoop or something.
I guess. I don't know. Like, yeah, they come up and she's fucking whatever. Like, oh, I'm doing great for someone who's been seeing their dad who's been dead for 20 fucking years.
Yeah, thanks for the
day.
nightmares,
Thanks for
Nelson.
that. Why didn't you fucking tell me?
And Nelson has no empathy for anyone else because no one else is getting their fucking face caved in.
No one else is getting their ass kicked.
They're having some bad dreams.
Nobody else killed a kid.
Well, that's
also
also
true.
true. That's also true.
And Dave tells them, you know what, help Nelson find Billy Mahoney. Like, I'm going to go
Right.
after Rachel. I think
feel
I've
like-
solved this problem.
Right. I feel like this is the thing. So we need to find Billy Mahoney. Go help him. So
And
they
now
take
he doesn't
off.
even know.
No.
He just came directly from apologizing to Winnie. He's given it no time to know
Nope.
whether he's still going to be haunted by Winnie's
No.
mean ghost.
He
Or
just
she's not even
feels
dead.
like-
Whatever.
I
The
guess
spirit
because
of,
she smiled at him.
yeah,
He
that's
just
all
felt
he needs.
that was it. That lightened up the
But
whole.
yeah, if they
fucking
just would
situation.
do some atonement,
right,
this
that's
could
what
all
this
go
is
away.
about. And like,
well, and they all don't know Billy Mahoney's dead at this point.
true,
They
but
all
also,
assume he just bullied him or something.
when he's talking about this atonement, like that fucking sucks for Rachel because how?
How do you? One, she didn't have anything to atone for.
Well, that's true too because he keeps telling her that like that's not your fault.
right.
None
You
of
were a
that was
kid.
your fault, but her mother told her in the moment, this is your fault.
Because
So
yeah,
she's
she
gonna
tells
believe
Rachel.
that
He
forever.
catches up to her, and she finally tells him what happened, and he's reassuring her like that couldn't possibly be your fault. Like you were just a
right,
little
like
girl.
you were just. Well, he says that to her and Nelson. Like you were just a kid.
right,
You were a shitty kid.
you were a
a
shitty
really
kid.
shitty kid. What did you think
Yes.
was going to happen, dog?
right. So Nelson steals the car keys when they arrive and makes them like follow him through. This is how you get to the
he was
cemetery.
like-
You
well,
gotta
no,
jump through
he's
fucking
saying-
alleys.
Well, he's saying, well, like, oh, I know how to get to Billy Mahoney. I know how to get there. So I think he just, I keep doing that.
Why do you keep doing
I'm
that?
sorry because I'm wildly gesturing. He takes them, I think, just a different way because he's like, oh, this is how we get there. And he's trying to be all cryptic and whatever. And it turns out, boom, it's a cemetery.
Cemetery.
I know he's there because I put him there.
You're like, damn, dude.
Wow.
You don't sound like you.
Well, like he's all.
Feel
I
bad
got
about
sent
it.
to a boys' home when I was 9 years old.
I thought
like
I
he's
paid
all
my
mad.
dues.
Like he's all mad at fucking Billy.
right? When like
Excuse
he
me?
doesn't even say how long he went to the boys'
You
school.
are
like
lucky Billy Mahoney's mother didn't come and fucking wring your neck.
seriously. And Nelson suddenly realizes something and ditches them at the cemetery and steals the car.
Right.
And leaves them there. And
Yeah.
so somebody had a car. Who drove there?
I don't know.
I don't remember which one of them was
Or
driving.
no, he just ran off into the fucking
No,
night.
he took their keys and left them because they drove him there to find Billy
Oh.
Mahoney.
Oh.
But I can't
I
remember
just
who was
saw
driving.
them running around. I assume they're all local, so I don't.
They drove him to wherever his old neighborhood was.
Okay,
I know
well,
that.
whatever.
And then he took the keys.
And
He
then
leaves
he
them.
takes off because he didn't have. Well, it doesn't fucking.
And then we don't get to see Rachel and David fuck, but apparently that happens.
that's what I wrote. I was like, apparently they hooked up.
While
Or
these
they
dudes were in
just
the cemetery,
So,
they were
like,
boning.
Their hearts were okay for that after all this dying.
Right?
Dying
You
and
got
bringing
horny?
back-
They're like recovery period for near death.
I mean, they're
It's really-
23.
Well, and she's
and
still
20
haunted by her father's face.
I
so,
know,
like
like,
how'd
that's
you get
getting
horny?
hot.
Sex.
How'd you
I
get your
don't know.
tunnel wet, girl? Under these conditions.
My tunnel would be so dry if I kept seeing my dead dad like that.
And she starts, and speaking of which, she starts seeing the red light from the bathroom, and she
So
goes
she
in,
goes-
but Dave knocks and is
Right,
like,
because she's gonna do it. She's
gonna talk to
confront
him, yeah.
her father's ghost, but he interrupts before that can happen. And
because
he's like, I
Randy
gotta go.
and Joe call like he ditched us in this fucking
Nelson's
cemetery.
out running around wilding. We gotta go find him. Are you gonna be here? Okay, by
And
yourself.
she says she will be, but the moment he leaves, that red light comes back.
Well, I think she's like, yeah, because she wants.
She wants to do this,
Right,
yeah.
right. So leave me, please, so I can get back to this.
And now, like, the whole place has transformed to her childhood home. It's not just the bathroom. She's
no,
like looking
this
around,
is
and
her
this is her
childhood
home.
bathroom, and she sees that what was going on in the bathroom was her father was shooting up.
Right, he was a junkie, and he did not. He was ashamed. He didn't want her to see.
He saw that she saw him, and that's
and
what
turns
led-
out she either didn't see or wasn't old enough to
right, because she didn't
even
realize that that's even
absorb
what the
that's
fuck
what
was
happened.
going on.
No.
And they hug, and then they fix it.
He
and the light-
apologizes to her.
Right.
The red light goes away.
and now it's fine. It's
She's
softer
good.
light. They hug. Everything's cool.
So Dave picks up the other boys and they tell him about Billy, that Billy's dead.
Billy's been dead for 17 years, and whether or not Nelson is responsible for it, he thinks he is.
And they realize, he went to go apologize to Billy Mahoney without us.
He said something about making amends.
And meanwhile, Nelson calls Rachel, and she answers the phone like, David. Oh, yeah, it's David's house.
He calls David's apartment thinking he's going to get a hold of David, but it's Rachel that answers the phone. He's
Was it David's apartment? Did it have the mountain on the wall?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, hey, why are you answering David's phone?
Well, and she says, David, all excited when the phone rings. He's like, no,
wow, it's me. And he was like, well, I'm going under. Just tell everybody I'm sorry I got you involved in all this shit. My bad.
And she's like, no, none of that matters now. And he's like, oh, well, everything we do matters.
Everything does.
And he tells her he's going under again.
I'm doing it again. So
they race to get to Nelson.
Is getting to the spot where this is, because where else is he going to fucking go?
Right. And so now he's already killed himself.
Right.
Well, not already. You see him like put himself under the blanket.
So
and
he is able to shock himself?
He didn't do that part, I don't think.
Or he just gave himself the injection?
He just gave him maybe an extra dose of whatever
He gave himself an injection and gas?
Yeah. And put the blanket over himself, but
he's an amazing doctor.
He had to have known they were going to show up because
I know that's
what
I'm saying. How fucking dramatic are you?
To see if they care about
exactly.
Right?
He's just being.
And you know what's weird? The one asshole boyfriend I had who would pull shit like that looked like Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh no! Was he really into Flatliners? Did he love? This movie?
I don't remember it ever coming up, but. So they race to get there, and now they're like, and she tells them. He called me 9 minutes ago. So however long it took from the time he hung up the phone to get in the place. So he's been under at least 5 or more minutes.
Or more minutes, probably more. Because now I feel like at this point there's like 10 or 15 minutes left of this movie. Mm-hmm. I almost wonder if it's like the real time.
They tried to do the real time, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So they start trying everything, and he is not coming back. They're shooting him up in the throat, shooting him up in the chest.
Man,
they're doing all the
everything. Come back to
CPR, banging on his chest.
You bastard!
And
they want to like intubate, but his trach is too tight.
And meanwhile, he's with Billy, who is knocking him out of the tree. So he's Billy's down, and he's in the tree.
The whole roles have reversed. He's the one being chased by Billy. He goes up in the tree. He's getting rocks thrown at him by Billy. And he falls out of the tree and experiences what happened to Billy Miles again. That's not
Billy Baloney Miles.
Billy Baloney Miles. Karate chop.
And so they're trying to. They give him one more shot, and Dave gives it. So they've like left him now. Like they're done.
Right, they're like he's dead.
Procedures.
He's gone. Like it's over.
And Dave comes running back across the room. No,
you motherfucker!
I'm gonna try one more time.
Clear. Not even. Just fucking boom, 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 boom.
And then wait.
Oh,
I got a pulse.
Is he?
We got him back.
We got him. I hear it. He's in there. We fucking got him.
And he whispers to Dave, and they're like, "What did he say?" He said it wasn't such a good day to die.
Oh.
Zoom out of this magnificent hall with all of these, like, are they God paintings or whatever the artwork was?
Well, I guess we did forget to mention that after the whole Billy Mahoney thing, while he was dead, he gets knocked out of the tree, experiences the whole thing that happened to Billy Mahoney, and then Billy Mahoney shows up with the dog that I thought was his dog.
Right, and it's like basically gives him the smile that says you're forgiven.
He was like, I've kicked your ass enough. You feel bad. Like, all right.
Like, bro, I really broke your face up bad.
I really broke your face up bad. Now that you've fallen out of that tree, you know how fucked up that was.
And if that little boy looks familiar to you, it's because he's in Harry and the Hendersons.
He is not Oliver Barrett.
He plays a totally different character
Barrett Oliver.
than Billy Mahoney in Harry and the Hendersons. Could you imagine the kid from Harry and the Hendersons beating your fucking face in with a hockey stick? He was so sweet in that movie.
I know. He cried. We all did.
We got to do that one. We got to find a good month theme to put Harry and the Hendersons in.
I'll cry.
I haven't watched it in a really long time, but I watched it a lot as a kid.
Same. And I cried every time.
Yeah.
Just go, you big stupid Sasquatch.
So yeah, what did Flatliners do us? How did Flatliners do us?
Well, I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die. I'm not playing with that shit. I don't even do the fucking pass out game.
No, I never. Maybe that's
never.
What it is. But you know what though? I was the does that make me maybe it makes me the Randy. I was always happy to be the one that shoved you against the wall to
Oh,
make
no.
you pass out. But
I don't
was
wanna
like,
participate.
I was like, don't do it to me.
I don't want to participate.
I ain't
want
gonna pass out.
nothing
Kim
to do
seems
with that.
confused. So
I
there
have
was
no
this
idea what
game
you're talking about.
in middle
Where you would
school.
do like you would
in middle school,
hyperventilate,
yeah,
and then somebody would push you up against a wall, like compress
like with
your chest,
and you would pass out.
and you would pass out.
Yeah.
And it was a game that you would play
Was
with your
this
friends.
like a sleepover game?
no,
Yeah, or
we
just-
did it at
just
school.
You would do it at school. You do it wherever.
Recess.
Wherever you could get a moment to
we
pin
got in
your friend
trouble
up against the
We
wall.
got in
Yeah.
trouble for sure, but I remember more than one time running at somebody and just shoving
pop.
them against
Yep.
the wall and making them pass out.
You make them hyperventilate first, like,
Yeah.
and then
So
you
is that
push
why your
them.
generation's really into choking during sex?
Maybe might have something to do with it.
Well, never mind. I'm
You
not gonna-
didn't choke them though.
No, you didn't choke them. You just made them pass out.
Yeah, but I had heard it killed brain cells, so I was like,
Right. So you're all
So
about
wait,
it.
You guys did it because of the euphoria or something?
I don't know. I
was
never
part
did
of
it. So
I never
don't
did
know.
it. No, I never did
Yeah,
it.
we just didn't tell other
I
people.
refused. I refused to participate in that fucking game. I wasn't playing with that shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I participated, but only on the
Nope.
pushing you into a wall end.
You're like, oh no, I would choke you out.
I'll choke you out.
No.
You're not gonna choke me out.
I was too. I was playing Mercy. I wasn't doing that.
Oh, we
shit.
played Mercy.
I was a
that
Mercy
the arm
champion because I'm.
No, that was the fingers where you
The
bend each
back-
other's
yeah.
fingers back until one of you gives.
And you're good at
I
that
was
too because you got
thinking
them bendy
Yeah,
fucking
you beat
fingers.
me and that's it.
I'm double jointed. I'm good.
I love it.
So yeah, we got two more sci-fi Julys coming at you,
Yes,
right?
yes. We've got one not so gross and one really fucking gross.
Yeah, the next one's not so gross.
Oh, so gross.
And the next one, if you're still listening, it might be a little bit confusing when we start the next one because we're doing this kind of, I don't even know if I told you this, that we're doing this kind of crossover event called Month of Action
Oh, I
with
saw
some
the
other
thing.
podcasts. So like a bunch of our buddy podcasts are doing the entire month of July is the month of action. But we
Oh.
had already planned Sci-Fi July. So when they asked if we would participate, I was like, there's literally one movie we're doing in Sci-Fi July that's a sci-fi action.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if that counts, we'll participate. So they said, sure, that counts. So when I do the intro, I'm probably going to talk about all the other podcasts that are
month of
participating in
action.
the month of action.
Ooh.
And they made like intros and outros. And I was like, y'all, I'm not using those. I'm sorry. I'm
Uh,
like, we're doing Sci-Fi July. That's going to be.
Right. Ours is
Well, it's just
Sci-Fi
going to
July.
be confusing to have someone whose voice, some man's voice you've never heard,
immediately
and
gonna
it's a
turn our
cool
listeners
intro.
off.
Like I really like it. It's like it's a very action, like
Yeah.
you know,
Sunday.
Exactly.
Sunday.
It's very much that, and it's very cool. They did a good job with it, but I'm like, this is going to be very confusing
Right.
to start our podcast.
Like,
with this.
who the fuck is that?
And I was thinking, could we use it as a commercial? But it's an introduction, so
Right.
it's like I don't know if it's going to work as an ad. So I'm like, well, I will just make sure to mention in our intro that this is a crossover with the month of action.
Because yeah, that's our most
That's the
action-filled one. I think.
yeah. That one
is
has
the next
more
one.
than any others.
You told me like.
We'll tell you as soon as we turn off the
We
mic.
will
I'll
tell
forget
you,
it.
but we can't tell everybody else. They're just gonna have to
And then next
wait.
week I'll be like, what's the movie?
Yeah, I know. I know. I know.
This one is
Thursday,
available
wait,
on
what was
Tubi
that?
at least
Oh,
for now.
a bless
I saw it
for
on
now.
Tubi,
Well, I
yeah.
better do it to fucking tomorrow because you never ever know.
It'll be gone.
They'll take it off tomorrow and then they'll
Yep.
put it back on a week after we're done.
So you'll find out all about that next week. And until then,
We'll talk at you next time. Later, Doomers.